It's my first attempt at a Casey Neistat walk away. See how it goes. Oh, what a beautiful day. It's 9 degrees. It was 11 earlier, according to my car, about, 20 minutes ago. I don't know, maybe the car's wrong. But according to my car, it is 9 degrees Celsius. So, you know what? For Canada, in April, that's not bad. I'll take it. It's better than snowing, and it's better than, cold and -5 and 10 and all that good garbage. So, today's my third last day at school. And, that means I'm on summer break as of Saturday. But I have to work on Saturday. Do I work on Saturday? Yeah, I do work on Saturday. Yeah, I work Saturday. So with that being said, I'm going to hop over to class, and I will talk to you in a moment. Slowly going down. Alright, so for this next section of the video, I'm going to be answering some questions on this app here, Telenym, or I don't know how exactly you pronounce it, so if you know how to pronounce it, let me know in the comments below. If you want to ask me a question, just go to the app or on the website, and my username is at Nathan630pm, of course. What else is it? Link will be in the description below. Ask me a question and I'll answer it. So this one here says, is there any plans for 2019 or 2K19? Yeah, you know what, there is. I have a couple of bigger plans for 2019. 2019, it's the year where I'm probably gonna end up moving on from McDonald's in July for a couple of different reasons. One, August is a busy month for me, and 2, September, school starts again, and it's my last year in college, and I don't want any distractions. I don't need any distractions. I don't need to be constantly going to work. So yeah, July 31st is going to be my last day at McDonald's, which it's kind of a bittersweet. It's going to be a bittersweet day because McDonald's has been good to me. I've been frustrated recently with some things, but McDonald's overall has been really, really good to me, and I love everybody I work with. So it's gonna suck that I can't see them and work with these wonderful people anymore. But you know, all good things have to come to an end. As for the rest of the year, I'm going to also, don't mind my dog barking in the background. As for the rest of the year, I'm going to go see some of my friends in England. That's exciting. At some time later in the year. I'm super, super, super excited for that. Finally going to be able to meet them in person. And over the summer, I just plan on chilling. I plan on working, saving up for when I go back to college again in September. And yeah, I have a lot of plans for 2019, most of which are, half of which is what I should say, are planned already, half of which will probably come up, and it's just a busy year. It's going to be a really busy year, but it's going to be good. Which country would you never want to visit? It's kind of a hard, question to answer, because I don't think there isn't a country I would never want to visit. Because ideally, I would love to visit each country once in my lifetime. With that being said, I would have to say North Korea. Mainly because of see, I would probably still end up going there for a day or two, just to say I've been there. You know, I have the experience. I would be as careful as possible. But no, I would probably end up going there. But if there was a country, if I had to say I would never visit, it would be North Korea, because it would be the only country I would be really super nervous about going to, but at the same time excited. So that's probably what I would say for that question, North Korea. But like I said, I'm open to go anywhere. Yeah. Okay, and then that concludes questions and answers. I only had 2 questions. Again, feel free to give me more and I'll answer on here. Okay, moving on. Let's take that real quick. Okay. This is just not perfect. There we go. Okay, switching over to a digital part of the vlog. I am here playing Minecraft. Just wanted to let you know that I've updated my server a little bit, so you can connect to it using 1.14. As you can see right here, use Minecraft 1.13 to 1.14 to play. With that being said, it is still fundamentally a 1.13.2 server, so you can use any version of 1.13 and any version of 1.14 to join my server. Now, there's going to be some bugs and differences with that. So I'm playing in 1.13.2 right now, and here I am on the at the spawn. McDonald's is still over there. Mr. Clean is gonna spam some chat real quick, and my NPCs aren't working. They are now, kind of. Oh my god. Oh my dear. Okay, I am McJesus. Anyway. So there are some small differences on the server. So if I go to my plot here on the Plot Me World, and I grab a stone slab, in 1.13.2, you can't get through this, right? I can crouch. I can't get through that. In 1.14, you can. So, if I load into 1.14 real quick. Okay, so I'm actually editing this video right now, and I totally forgot to record this part. So I'm in 1.14, right there, Minecraft 1.14. In 1.14, I can squeeze under that block, but as you can see, it won't really let me because the server is still fundamentally 1.13.2. But if I loaded this into a regular single player world, it would I would be able to crouch underneath that just fine. So that's the difference between 1.13 and 1.14, and some of the bugs that you'll see if you're playing on the server in 1.14 until I get the server updated completely to 1.14. All right, that's it. While in 1.13, you can't. So when it comes to server side, you won't be able to crouch through that while playing in 1.14. Also, in 1.14, some of the blocks are different textures. They have the updated textures for 1.14. So things do look a little bit different, which is good. I'm totally up for it. But with that being said, there's also different blocks, such as the loom or different industrial furnaces and stuff like that. If you try and craft those, it won't work. If you try and use them by taking them out of your creative inventory, I'm still at 1.13 here, so I don't have them, but if you try and grab them from your creative inventory and shove them into your hotbar, they'll just get turned into stone. So, there's limitations. The fact that I'm allowing people to just play on the server using 1.14, why would you do that? I don't know, but just in case, there is a little bit of a, there's just a few limitations that you're just gonna have to get used to. So, also while I'm here in this creative spawn, so when you go to /war plot me, spawn in right here. And here you are in my plot. But it's my plot, but it's like the spawn plot. I can claim as many plots as I want, for crying out loud. I can build wherever I want anyway. So you'll spawn here, and you're like, Nathan, why is everything so just everywhere? Like, isn't it supposed to be a neat kind of spawn? Sure, that's how most servers do it. But what I like to do is I like to test stuff in my creative plot where the spawn is, and when people come in, they can go, oh look, he's this is what he's working on here, and they can come in and explore. For instance, when I first was learning about observers, basically this just all starts from 2 pistons that are double piston extender causing 2 block updates, and then just goes from there. I have some super smelters going here. That one's massive. A little bit of a smaller one. I built some McDonald's here. My friend built a door. Pretty fancy. I hope we're still friends, to be honest with you, after the whole XerainGaming drama, but I'll make a separate video on that one. I'll make it right now. I'll make it right now. So, what really happened with XerainGaming? Voice crack. Ignore it. First off, let me start by saying I'm not mad at Dan or Andre or any of the community. I'm not mad at them. Why would I be? There was a little bit of drama that was going on. A couple of people were frustrated with some of the things that was going on in the community, and they decided to separate themselves from the community. Now I'm friends with these people. Those people are my friends. And I'm on their side. I'm friends with them. And I don't want to, not be on their side. And I get their points, and I get Dan and Andre's point of view. I don't feel that people really got my point of view on that one. I don't think they got that point of view. Just give me a second to stop recording that. I'm gonna have to use, I'm just looking at my recording here, I'm gonna have to use the audio from this camera as my audio for I was just doing that game. But anyway, I figured I'd just tell my side of the story, and really it's not that much. It's really not. I woke up just the other day, and I was gonna just get working on some stuff, and I realized that Violent Tenchi was streaming, so I figured, okay, I'll put her stream on in the background, and I'll watch it and comment every once in a while as I'm working on my whoa, my voice is cracking like crazy. I figured I'd put it on my screen as I was working on my iOS app, which I can show you right here on my phone. Right now it's just a little image filter thing, kind of like Snapchat, so there's my face. You can move it around. You can click and load an image. So if I load in, let's see here, I like doing this one. So I got 2 dogs, well it's the same dog, but it's basically just a meme, but I can just kind of drag my face over top of that dog, and now I'm the dog. Anyway, it's just, I'm working on it. Anyway, back to XerainGaming. I ended up commenting on her stream, saying, I don't plan on resubbing to XerainGaming next month. Maybe I'll sub here. To be honest with you, I'm probably not going to sub to Tenchi either. I'm probably not going to sub to anybody next month. I probably won't. That genuine speaking. I'm trying to save some money anyway, so I figured just. But anyway, back in that day, I said, oh, I'll probably sub here. if I was going to sub, I would probably sub to her for sure. With that being said, I did end up saying I have lifetime VIP, so I had lifetime VIP on the old website, which gives me access to the server anyway, even when my sub expires. And I said, yeah, so I can just get on and troll still. And it kind of got taken out of context because when I said that, you got a little bit of the background story here. Dan and I had a little bit of a trolly relationship, so I would go on and. I went to go. There was one time they were AFK. They went for a break on stream, and his character was just standing there. And Minecraft physics, you can push players around. So I pushed him into the water. He was in creative mode. He wasn't gonna die. Actually, this is the stream that kind of this drama all started. And he's just like, oh, that's it. Who pushed me in the water, right? Just joking around. It's Dan. It's Dan. And I ended up just messaging him in Minecraft chat. I was like, haha, I was the one who pushed you in the water. And he's like, oh, that's it, I'm banning you, right? So he banned me from the server. Personally, I knew that if I just harassed him in the Twitch chat to unban me, he was going to unban me because we have that trolling relationship. Like, I mean, like, come on, banning me for pushing him in the water while he was in creative mode? I don't know. But what got taken out of context was someone, I'm not saying names, didn't understand. I don't think he understood at that point in time Dan and I's relationship, and he saw my kind of yelling and screaming in chat of unban me, Dan, as a oh my god, like I can't believe you banned me kind of thing. It was more of me just harassing him in chat, and he ended up getting really defensive for me. I barely even know the guy. I do now, but at the time I didn't. And he ended up getting banned in chat because he was just being really mean and negative. And I get it. Andre, I think it was Andre who ended up banning him in chat because he was like, every time looking at the chat, I see his negativity. And I get it. I fully understand that. You don't want us to have a negative Twitch chat. Is there... Anyway, so I get that part. And then they left for other specific reasons. There were some of the things that they were frustrated about. And they were frustrated about it and they wanted an apology. And on Dan's side of the thing, Dan's side of the story, he didn't think he owed an apology, which is fair. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm not mad at anybody in this party. In fact, it doesn't matter. I'm neutral, okay? Just because I left the XerainGaming community on a sad note or a hard note, whatever you want to say, it doesn't mean I'm not I'm mad at somebody specifically, because I'm not. I'm really not. So when I said, or Andre ended up raging in a video, and people got upset about it, which, again, I get their point. Andre was just raging at everybody, and they were finding it kind of not right, and they were kind of getting frustrated, and at the end, they just wanted an apology or something like that. I wasn't there for that stream, so that part of the stream I wasn't there for. I don't really know the entire story of what happened there. I watched a portion of it back to just look at something that happened. But unfortunately, that specific person involved, I'm not saying names, because for the people who are in this kind of drama, they know what I'm talking about. But anyway, they ended up leaving the community, and a couple of my friends did too, and I was planning on being a part of the community still, because it's kind of awkward, because I still wanted to be part of the community while having friends who didn't. See, this is where it's hard, because I was more close with my friends than I was with Dan and Andre. I should say. They're still my friends, of course. It just happened the other day. So I ended up just going to when they weren't streaming, I went over to the other stream, and I did say, I'll just get on the server and troll. And Dan took that as I'm gonna troll the community. I would never do that to the XerainGaming community. The XerainGaming community was the XerainGaming community has been great to me. The community is great. In fact, the actual community of XerainGaming, even though people were saying it was a very negative environment, which I get their point of view on that, I find the actual community part to be very close, great, wonderful community. It was very, very rare when I was frustrated with the community, if at all, really. I don't think I was ever really frustrated with the community. In fact, I was reading some of the messages in the Discord after I posted the message that I was leaving the community, and they were all kind of against me, I guess you can say, because they didn't really hear my side of the story. So, if I was in their shoes, and that's all I knew, I probably would have said the same thing. So, this is why I'm making this explanation of my side of the story. And like I said, I'm not mad at anyone. And if Dan and Andre, if they want to talk about it, if they end up seeing this video, if they want to just say, hey, what's up, and have a quick little conversation about it, sort our differences, perfect, it'd be great. Will I rejoin the community? I might come in and pop in and say hi every once in a while, but I was planning on leaving for a while anyway. I mean, look, back when I quit moderating for them, it was when I planned on leaving the community, and I didn't manage that long because I came back real fast, mainly for the community. But now I think it's just time in my life to just kind of move on. I've better. That sounds bad because the community is great, but for me to move on in my life, I have to. That stuff's kind of personal, actually, so I'm not going to talk about it really. But like I said, Dan, Andre, if you ever see this, because if you don't, I'm it's okay. I'm not offended. And just let me know. Message me on Twitter. Email me. info@nathan630pm.com. nathan630pm@outlook.com. They're in the description below. They're on my website. Find a way to contact me. It's not that hard to contact me. If you need to contact me, contact me. If you don't want to, if you're done, and you just want it to be over with, then perfect. I'm good with that. And that's where I am now. So, and because I just went over my server real quick, it's something that Dan brought up in his message the other day. That my server was better. I feel like my server is a little bit more developed than the XerainGaming server is. The XerainGaming server has a couple of plugins on it. There's a chat plugin, and that's it. There's not a lot that you can do on the server. It's just basically a basic survival server. You go on, you do stuff, you interact with players, which is just absolutely perfect for the XerainGaming community. It's perfect because we're such a close community. When I say we, I mean them, because I'm not a part of it right now, but they are just such a close community that they can have the spawn area pretty much unclaimed. Like when you first spawn in on the server, the spot that you're in, you can literally delete anything. At the same time, it is a subscriber only server, so if you need to be subscribed to them on Twitch to play on the server anyway, or of course be like me and have a lifetime VIP. But it's great. It's a perfect server for them. I think it was a really fun server to play on. I spent a lot of time on it. And it's great because we all interact with each other. We had a little village. They have a village on there. It's great. You watch the Rest in Peace Mending Man video. I won't be taking that down. Why would I? It's a great video. It's just a stupid video that I made for Mending Man when he got deleted by accident by Clearlag. Am I upset about it? I was upset about it. It was one day I was upset about it. I got really, really pissed off. But I was hangry. So yeah, that's my side of the story on that one there. But I think that's going to do it for this video. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. So hopefully that explains my side of the story. Hopefully you guys can understand where I'm coming from, and hopefully I don't offend anybody, because I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm trying to make things neutral. Easier said than done. So yeah, I think that works.